How do I restart a frozen screen in Ubuntu without losing any open windows? I had a device running Ubuntu 12.04 LTS have its screen freeze. Generally I have simply jumped onto an available TTY, i.e. Control, Alt, F1 and executed the command, etc. init.d, a light dm restart, or service light dm restart. This however kills everything I have open. How do I avoid this?
Disclaimer, according to Brendan's comment, this might be outdated and not work anymore with newer versions of Ubuntu. Also please be prepared that you might lose your open windows. Now I got it for Unity. I just replaced my GNOME shell with Unity without logging out or closing Windows. Go to TTY1, Control, plus, Alt, plus, the F1. Type in, display equals column 0, so that programs know on what port to find the X server. Export display. Unity, replace, or, GNOME shell, replace. You can also replace GNOME shell by Unity or Unity by the GNOME shell. This only works if not the X server or GNOME is frozen, but only Unity or the GNOME shell. How it works? The communication between programs and the X server for displaying their UI is working over a network socket. This normally is at localhost A0, shocked. By setting the display variable, the programs know where to find the X server to communicate with it, so programs are displayed on the X server on TTY7 even if the program is running on TTY1. The content of Windows is managed by the X server, whereas the position and borders of the windows is managed by the window manager integrated in Unity or the GNOME shell, so there is a way to replace only them without restarting the applications on the X server. PS, I'm just describing what I understand it to be, so please edit and correct me if I'm wrong in some points. Edit. For the GNOME shell, there is another way to restart it. After changing to TTY, simply type in pkil hup GNOME shell. I don't know if there's something similar for Unity.
If your screen is frozen, but mouse is still moving, however no result on left click, try. Close suspicious in terms of locking too much memory apps. You can use keyboard Alt-Tab to select and Alt F4 to close. Right-click anywhere. Don't know why it happens and why right-click works, but at least it works.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.